Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, we have the Ioniq 5N and it is an EV car brought in that 1.55 update, and this is just trying to work out really what was the point and where does it fit in, because it's no good for any grinding, it's no good, you know, it's like you've just seen at Le Mans, you get a lap, you end up 1.5 minutes behind after your pit, after lap 1, and even after putting all this body kit on, and you know, I've had a go at doing a livery myself. I've not tried before, but after doing all that, you think, wow, it looks great, it looks brilliant, but it's still an EV, maxing out 680 brake horsepower, and you just think, oh, because there's no real word to describe it, just that noise, frustration. So where's it fit in? So over the weekend, had a bit of time to, you know, take it in and deal with it, and I mean, look, it looks great. I mean, that is a stance that you'd want on any car, but like I say, it's an EV, you can't really race it anywhere, you can't enjoy it anywhere where there's fuel consumption or electric consumption. Tyre wear, it's pretty alright, the tyres. You know, I put racing hard tyres on there, but it's not one of those cars that you can just take and jump into any race where there's that kind of fuel consumption. So a lot of the other races that are available, by all means go for it, because it is brilliant. But this is more about where's it fit in, why. I couldn't think of anything, and then I thought, I did that Nissan Z 300ZX Fairlady 2-seater, 1989. So I raced that around the Nürburgring after a tune day. It was a 700 pp tune, and I thought, well, I wonder if this would be a good benchmark of seeing where it fit, and then maybe races will come along in later updates where that car would be phenomenal. So I've maxed it out, it's got every part on it available. You know, you can see I've got the front splitter side, the rear diffuser, I've got the giant wing on the back. And when you fit the giant wing, it gives you like an overtake button. You know, like you get in like the Porsche build I've done. Again, that's got an overtake button. So I thought, let's take it there and let's see what the benchmark is. So you've got a 1989 rear wheel drive car, 700 pp. That's set the top score. Well, it's the only score. Where would this fit in? Could it do better than that? And if it can, maybe I'll change my view. So it's Monday. It's what, nearly 1 o'clock, on 1 o'clock I think. Let's have a look, see where we're at. 1:05. Let's jump onto it and let's get this done. I'm gonna post this video as soon as I've done it, and then if you watch it, great, you know, and if you like the content I've brought so far, let me know. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, sharing, liking, you know, it lets me know that all this is worthwhile. And regarding all the other builds and the 1.55 update, I'm doing one big video of me updating each car. I'll split them into chapters, just find whichever car you want in the chapters and watch that a little bit, or if you want to update them all, just watch it all. It's going to be one quick hit, get them all done for you out the way. And then continue those 1.55 builds from there. I'm also working on which car's best to downtune for Sardinia, you know, GR1, GR2, things like that. A lot of people enjoy the group 4, group 3s, but downtuning is also a good way. It's a quick, easy way as well, and which one's best, and a bit of a strategy guide to help you with those as well. So getting back to this, as you can see, I've only done under 18 miles this morning. I haven't even got my daily ticket. So let's jump into this one. So we're going to go to World Circuit, Nürburgring. We're going to want to do the time trial on there. So straight up to that. Time trial, Nordschleife, sunny. Right, there we go. So as you can see, Nissan Fairlady, that's 716.5. I genuinely don't know where this is going to fit in. There's a massive part of me that's thinking, go on, technology's advanced that far, you could win. But then the big petrol head in me is like, there's no way electric vehicles can win around this track. So, yeah, I'm the squidgy bit behind the steering wheel today, so we'll see how we get on. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So headset on. Alright, away we go. So first thing, if you've not driven one of these, is there is a fake noise, a fake sound. So it's like one long gear to make it sound like it's a real car, but it's an EV. And I know that because I have an EV, and mine, when you put it into sport mode, it tries to give you like a fake car noise, which is, it's stupid. It's like I've seen some of the BMWs, some of the new ones, they're electric ones, and they've got exhaust tips. I just think, what is going on? But yeah, getting back to this Ioniq 5, I mean, it definitely is going to be iconic. I mean, look, overtake button, it's building that speed pretty quick. But then there's a floor, which is, it tops out at 160. Which you'll see now, so let's get onto this straight. This should be long enough for me to show you. There you go, 162, 161. I keep going to downshift. I honestly can't get used to not having the transmission. So you will see on the left where the battery is, or the fuel gauge, you'll see that down is obviously using fuel, and then up is regenerative braking. Again, I know what that's like because I've got that on my car, and it's good to a point on this car, because it's good in this scenario because you're not using any power. But if you're on like a real track, like I tried to tune it for, you know, maybe a money grind or a different one that was using like a fuel consumption and testing it, and doing some of these events, like where you test it yourself, because I am quite extensive with what I like to do with the cars. Unless I'm happy with them, I won't share them with you to use, because if I'm not going to use it, why would I expect you to? But yeah, I tried it on a few of those, and honestly, for you to be able to enjoy your race, you're constantly thinking more about strategy rather than how you're going to race. You know, how hard you could push the car, which some cars, you know, I get you're going to get that, but I mean, come on, this is 2025 Hyundai Ioniq, what is it, IN5 or whatever it is, and you just think, come on, this can't be the future. And I've got an electric car, this can't be the future. Is this going to beat that ZX? That ZX is 1989, and it's a 700 pp build. Keep hold of that overtake button. My dash is flashing its head off. It just won't go anymore. Come on. There's a part of me that wants it to do well, but then there's a bigger part of me, which is the petrol head inside, like, no way. Oh, come on. Well, let's just push it to the end, see what we can get. Oh, nearly a tank slapper then coming out of there. Come on. I love this section. If you're doing your licenses as well, or if you've not done them, that Merc AMG there, honestly, or is it the GTR? I can't remember. It's green, whichever green Merc it is. The AMG GTR or, you know, whichever one. Honestly, that license test, I love that. That was probably my favourite and the easiest, I think, for me to do, personally. Hard on the brakes, turning. Come on, over the bumps. This on the endurance was, those endurance races was lovely. Hard on the brakes, turning, come on. Front went a bit light. Oh, bit of a jump then. I didn't expect that. I know people are going to be going, oh, hill climbing, blah, blah, blah. There's no hill climb events on Gran Turismo. So what's that got to do with anything? Like I said, if they bring events in where this car's going to be good, then by all means do it. Alright, come on. I'm trying to give you every chance to win here. Oh, it's going to win, isn't it? Got a minute and a half to get down here. What do we do? Do we do an EV one and a petrol one? Or do we do... which one's the best? This is what, 7... I think it's less than 710 pp. But look, it's maxed out at 160. Come on. I crossed the line. 6:55. Wow. How much quicker is that? "20 seconds. So the Ioniq 5 is good for 6:55. That's me doing a quick lap review. It's not refined. You know, probably definitely go faster, but 6:55. I didn't think it was gonna top that Nissan. Right. So I'm gonna post this. So you'll see this today, the 3rd of Feb. Let me know what you think. What are your experiences of the Ioniq 5? You know, is there an event that you think it's perfect for? Because there's plenty that it's not. I'm trying to think of the positives to go with this this particular car. So there's a lot of negativity around it already, but let's try and find some of those silver linings, some positive for it. So is there a track you think it's great for? You know, I think this car would be amazing if you could just drop all the EV stuff and dump a big engine in it. I think that would be great, but I don't think that'll happen. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm going to crack on with doing those builds and updates and things like that as well. Working tirelessly to make sure I've got those for you. And again, over 700 subscribers now, so thank you very much. I really appreciate that so much. So the next big step for me is get to 1,000. That's massive. And in the comments under this, please let me know what you want to see on the channel. Do you want to see me, you know, do anything live? Is there anything that you want to see made or built? Is there a championship or a track that you're struggling with? Is there a particular car that you want to see done? Because that list has ever grown for me at the moment, but I'm happy to see if it's on there. And again, the more people that request one, it'll probably bump it up the list, if I'm honest. But yeah, let me know what you think. Make sure you have a great week. I'll see you in the next video.